Thanks, Robert, for coming right away.
It's no problem. I got the first flight available. Anything you need, sweetie.
Robert, this is Sheriff Nick Reyes from Cerro Lake.
Pleasure.
Please.
So, why the urgency? Is this about Ed? Has he gotten worse?
Robert, this might seem a little odd, but do you remember if Veronica had an unusual scar?
What? I don't know. Why would you ask that, sweetie?
Mr. Carrigan, we're asking about a very particular scar. On the right glute.
Wait a minute, a scar on her butt cheek? But they were talking about appendix earlier. Unless I'm mistaken to what a glute is. Puppy. At an early stage, the subject may move from experimenting on helpless victims out of mere curiosity to pursuing specific goals against victims of higher rank or power. God, is this gonna be...
He was barking too much.
Ew, boy.
Honey, you can't just barge into the Cerny's yard without permission. And you certainly cannot take Skippy.
But he was hot.
He's a puppy, honey. He doesn't know how to swim. And that pool is really deep.
Oh, God.
Dear God, if I hadn't been there.
Ooh, am I bad?
Miss Cerny said I was a bad girl.
Oh, you're not a bad girl, honey. She was just upset and said some things she shouldn't have. That's all.
But she won't let me play with Skippy anymore. She's a stupid old fart.
Sweetie, they were only scared, that's all. They thought you wanted to hurt the puppy.
But I...
Just put yourself in their shoes for a moment. Imagine if someone took you to the park without your dad's permission when he wasn't around. And let's just say that, God forbid, you fell off the slide and hurt yourself. Wouldn't your daddy tell that person that they couldn't take you to the park anymore?
You can't tell Daddy. I don't want you to.
I can't lie to your dad. Plus, we should always tell the truth.
Ooh, boy. Either you're not my mom, I don't want your advice. Daddy pays you to obey me. Jeez. I won't do it again if you don't tell him. God, these are all options. I guess I'll go with the you're not my mom option.
You're not my mother. You can't tell me what to do.
Of course I'm not, honey. But sometimes it's wise to listen to your elders. Okay, here's the plan. I'll put the dirty towels in the wash while you think about what you'd like to eat. Then I'll fix it up for you in a jiffy. What do you say?
Oh, gosh. Is she gonna kill her? What is with this girl? I'm just gonna
And let's
murder
just
people.
Say that, God forbid, you fell off the slide and hurt yourself. Wouldn't your daddy tell that person that they couldn't take you to the park anymore?
Get rid of Mary, hurt myself because of Mary. Oh, okay. So maybe not murder, but throw it on my safe and say it was Mary.
It wouldn't hurt me that bad, and how would I blame her? I could cut myself with a broken glass, but she'd have to be the one to break it.
Oh my god. So even at this age, she's still... Okay.
Yes, a nice big cut would do. But it'd be hard to blame her for it.
Unless it was somewhere that you wouldn't normally reach. Because again, she's so desperate. So, especially if she's adopted, she's so desperate to make sure that Dad loves her that she'd do anything, even hurt herself, to make sure that nothing came in the way of that. So, big cut. What's on this table? Just alcohol, just left out, where anybody can drink it. Let's see here. So, like, I want to use the knife. Like, if I could put the knife in
Gee,
something.
Why do they always set everything up for the grown-ups?
Like, if I fell on the knife, then it would look like she stabbed me. And what? Fruity glass. Place it so that it falls when you open the cupboard. Okay. What is her plan?
Veronica, what would you like to eat?
I want a PBJ and a juicy red in my fruity.
Oh, a PBJ and a juicy red in the fruity glass. Everything
she would like
tastes better in
juicy
that
red,
fruity glass, doesn't it?
But
Oh, what a klutz! I'm sorry, honey. Let me get the broom. Don't you move a finger until I clean this all up, okay? I'll get you another glass just like that one before you even know it. They sell them at the... Oh, look! That must be your daddy.
perfect timing. Did she give her PB&J and bacon and an egg? What the what the hell? That's not even PB&J. That's just bacon, egg, and toast. That's not what I asked for at all. Okay. So Dad's here. Perfect time to act. Gotta set it up so that it looks like I hurt myself or she hurt her. She hurt me? I don't know. Maybe I go out the door? Nope. God, I don't know what's in her mind. It's probably a good thing I don't know what's in her mind. Oh, use the glass that's in the trash can. Is that the glass she found? Like she kept the glass as some sort of memento?
Mary, what's up? How's my little girl?
She's fine, thank God. But I need to talk to you about something a bit, well, a bit sensitive.
What is she gonna do? Is she gonna sit on it? It's the first time that she's self-harmed in order to get her way. Also, I mean, yeah, that could have done something, but I don't
Daddy?
think that would
Will
have
it leave a scar?
done that much.
Did you know that most brave little girls have scars? Now you'll have one too. And you know what else? It'll be shaped like a V.
V for Veronica?
Yeah, V for Veronica.
Daddy? Is Mary bad?
No. It's just... Don't you worry about it, honey. We'll find a better babysitter. No one will ever scold you again without a good reason.
I love you so much, Daddy.
I mean, I was gonna say that he's a bad dad and he's really inattentive, but honestly, she's just a crazy manipulative child. I mean, he's a little inattentive, but that says single father trying to, work and provide. I don't know what else you can do. I honestly wonder why he adopted her by himself.
Where did you build it, Samuel?
Oh boy. Now to figure out where the hell Faye is actually staying. Or at the very least where the baby might be. So it's not the basement. Well, unless it's through the basement. That would actually make a lot more sense. Just dig out from the side of the basement.
I still can't believe you built a bunker on the ranch.
Neither can I. There's so much to keep in mind. For example, it has to be close enough to the house so that you can get to it quick before the bomb goes off. But it can't be right underneath the house, because that's the first place to look.
Knowing you,
Okay.
nothing in that bunker was left to chance.
Good to know.
Eddie, honey, you sure love that swing. Come on. Now you sit up straight, and I'll bring out some of my apple pie and your favorite juice.
Juicy Blue?
Woman, you're spoiling that boy rotten with all that junk he sees on TV.
I mean, with how much he raves about Juicy Blue, it's like, I kind of want to try Juicy Blue. Like, what the heck is this? Okay, so it's not out of the basement. Maybe it's out of the barn? Or under the barn? Unless it's back this way. There's a little gate here. Let's see if that does anything. Oh. Is there a horse or something? What was that noise? Field.
Could be in that field, but without any kind of sign. It'd take me years. Maybe I can see it from up above?
Ah. But also, too, there's going to be some sort of door or something. Is the horse still alive, or did it die from malnourishment? Looks like it's still alive. Okay, nothing really out here. Alright. We know where to go to look down upon the area. So unless the bunker's underneath the barn, we gotta go up and confront our Vertigo.
Come on, say it.
Okay, but then off to the shower with you, or your mom won't let you come over. When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who is the only pirate to stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows no fright. One more time.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who is the only pirate to stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows no fright. One more time.
No. Captain Roberts needs to head to the sink. So much swashbuckling is making him stink.
So the aunt was more like the father in his fabricated memories. It's like she was doing all that for him.
You miss them too, don't you, old pal? You look well. You've got fresh water, you're nice and clean. Who's taking care of you?
That is a good question. I'm sure that the nephew is coming over. Because I don't know how he would leave it like this without them here.
I think those blueprints are still somewhere in the barn.
Ah, the bunker. Oh. So it's...
Anybody there?
Oh, it's the nephew.
Sheriff?
Wait a minute. Should I take the hammer, take the knife? Let's take the wooden hammer. Seems probably the safest and least lethal. Gosh, if he's dead, I swear. Oh boy. I mean, talk about, like, why would you need such a high barn anyway, but it's really only made for this story.
Give me a reason.
What?
Hey, come on. Chill.
Yep.
Robert.
It's like he was there. He figured it all out with them. I don't understand why he's acting this way.
She was 2 years old when I adopted her. I always thought I'd be compensated somehow for not seeing her birth. And yet, I've seen her die twice.
Mr. Garrigan, I beg you.
You don't know what it's like to lose your daughter, Sheriff.
Actually, he does, but we're not going there. I'll help you get over this just like we did last time.
You got over this the first time. You'll do it again, and I'll be here to help you.
Sorry. I can't, Julia. I just can't.
You need to see her.
This whole time, she was alive. Not a single call in 8 years. It can't be her.
Robert.
No. No. Why would she call me? She hated me ever since I had her committed. How did she die? What was she doing all these years? Was she happy?
Gosh, let Nick. She's been trying to blackmail somebody. All right, tell him the truth.
Her mental health got worse after she was discharged from the hospital. She spent all those years planning her revenge against Miller. She had no qualms about removing anyone who got in her way. She wanted to drive him crazy, but her plan failed. As for how it all ended, we're still not sure why, but she fell off the Brody Canyon Bridge, and due to the extreme height, and the fact that it took us a while to find her body, her face might...
No.
Perhaps the scar we mentioned might be more helpful when it comes to identifying her. That's really all we need.
I mean, it's the same thing she did before. Throw them off so that their face is all mangled. Swap bodies. Fake your own death twice. And then there's this guy who's going super crazy. Let me guess, he's gonna dangle him out the window.
Adam. Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why?
Oh boy.
Those fingers you're right with. Better start explaining why. Why? Please. Why did you kill my uncle?
The sheriff and Dr. Nolan know the truth.
Adam, your uncle was my friend. Did you talk with the sheriff and Dr. Lomas? They know I'm innocent.
Bullshit. You might have fooled them, but not me. You're an accomplice in his death.
An accomplice? Adam!
You always wanted to get rid of me as
What?
a kid and as a grown-up. You took them away from me. You stole their love, fishing, chess, the shared afternoons.
So it's jealousy.
You took them away from me, and you still weren't satisfied. You wanted the ranch, but I was going to inherit it, wasn't I? You wanted to threaten him to change his will, but never had the balls to. Because you've never had the balls to do anything. Your little friend did the dirty work for you, and it all got out of hand. She killed my uncle, and you killed her for screwing up, out of rage, to tie up any loose ends.
Adam, that's insane.
I'm done.
Wow. Ooh, okay.
Did you kill my uncle?
Adam, I didn't.
I don't care who pulled the trigger. Did you kill my uncle?
I know where you're...
Did you kill my uncle?
Yes, I did. I killed your uncle.
Finally. Now we're getting somewhere. So, you better tell me what I want to know before I lose it. 3.
Your aunt is alive, and I know where she is.
What?
She's in the ranch bunker.
There's no bunker on the ranch.
The blueprints are downstairs. I know where the entrance is.
How do I know this isn't just a plan for me to let you go?
This is not who you are, Adam Franklin. You're a good man, but if you do this...
You asked for
Got out of that one.
There's a bunker. You prove it.
Oh boy.
According to the blueprints, it should be here.
Right under there. And of course you would keep that on top of it to make it extra secure.
We should hear the sound of metal. It's right here. There's no doubt about it.
Is it her?
Did you know that most brave little girls have scars? And now you'll have one too. And you know what else? It'll be shaped like a V.
V for Veronica?
Wait a minute. So it actually is her? That can't be right.
Madam, where were you? What? With Miller? Please tell me you didn't... What tractor? Come again? That has to weigh a ton. How did you plan to...
She has the key.
We got the key.
Yep.
I'm on my way.
That was the key and they didn't know what it went to.
I need to go to the Franklin Ranch. Let's catch up later.
Sheriff, can I stay a little longer with my daughter?
Mr. Carrigan. Perhaps...
Take all the time you need.
Meet your granddaughter?
What? How do they know that the granddaughter's in there? You haven't gotten into the thing yet. This is like, people are just jumping to conclusions here and don't have anything. Also, you mean to tell me that, like, they're just chilling under there? Like, so is the aunt with the baby and that's it? Find Jenny and Esther. I mean, granted, it's supposed to keep them safe in the event of a nuclear holocaust. But why would she take the baby after her husband was just murdered?
Honey Esther? Can you hear me?
Down we go. Why is he going first? He's not the suspect here. Like, you're the bloody cop. You go down first. You've got a gun. Why is everyone so stupid right now? Everybody else is there. Gosh, he got serious with it. Oh, the red light.
We're going to get you out of there.
So did she, like, lock them down there so that they couldn't get out? Hence why she had the key. Ooh. Ouch.
Honey Esther, are you okay? It's me, honey. I'm Adam, your nephew.
Stay away, monster!
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. Put the knife down.
Stay away!
Go get her.
You go get her. You're the cop. Also, why is the sheriff not going to stop her? He's out there. Great. So now she's going to, like, jump off the roof or something? What good is the sheriff doing? He's just sitting there. Oh, missed that one. Ooh, okay. That could have been bad. Oh, right, but she's the one who lost a child. That was the whole thing.
Esther, look at me. It's Eddie Miller. It's Eddie.
You killed Samuel!
Oh boy.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who's the only pirate to stay and fight?
Stay away from her, you monster! Oh.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who's the only pirate to stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows not fright.
When the ship sinks and the rats take flight, who's the only pirate to stay and fight?
Captain Roberts, who knows not fright. Eddie! Eddie!
Well, why is she so covered in blood? Oh boy, oh boy, oh damn.
Give me your hand. Esther! Give me your hand!
Jeez. Also, where's the psychologist and the dad? Like, they're just nowhere to be found until now.
Oh, my dear boy. What did I do to you?
It'll heal fast. Don't worry.
The ambulance is on its way. They'll have to run some tests and...
We had all kinds of things. Food and water. You know Sam.
Mrs. Franklin, if you could, you know, when you're feeling a little better, maybe you could tell us what happened?
I told Sam that it was too late to cross the woods. That he should take the car instead. But he insisted on walking to your house.
V for Veronica. Throughout my professional career, I have never encountered a more disturbed mind than that of subject V. To this day, I still wonder if she ever had the slightest chance of finding happiness.
He said he wanted to remind you about your fishing plans. But I know that he just wanted to have a beer with you. I was surprised when he came back so soon. He wasn't himself. I said, Sam, what's wrong? What did you see?
What? Is that the baby? Or... Oh, silenced pistol. Cool. Great. Oh, is that the... No. How would that be the cat? Cat jumped out of the car. Unless this is after... What? That was the quietest gunshot I've ever heard. And what, he was disturbed about a girl shooting a gun in the woods?
Let's do this tonight. Same time. You better not be late. Well played, kitty.
So it was the cat, and the cat got out. God, I'm still so confused as to how they got the child.
I told Sam to call the police right away, but you know how stubborn he was. He said he'd tell you the next day when you went fishing. He didn't think much about it. He said a lot of youngsters did target practice in the woods and that she was probably shooting at squirrels.
There's
We
a
didn't
hanging
sleep
bag.
well that night. Got up earlier than usual, just before dawn. While we were having breakfast, we heard a car. We thought that was odd.
What? So she went there. Oh, there's the cat. Hi. So she went there after drugging him? That's what she did? God. So what was her plan? Let's murder him in front of her and then give her the baby?
But that wasn't the case. Sam! Oh my God! She made me cover him with a blanket. And then she dragged me away from him. She locked me up with the baby in the bunker and said she'd be back in a few hours.
How did she know about the... Oh, that's right. She overheard all about the bunker. So the idea was that she was gonna come back, claim the baby, I suppose. So she's the one who put the tractor over, not him.
Sam had installed a phone down there. I tried to call the police, but I no longer knew what time it was. So I braced myself for her return.
It still doesn't explain what went wrong. Why after all of this would she decide to kill herself? If that was indeed her body.
How am I going to live without him, Adam? What will I do?
Well, you could get ready for dinner. Otherwise, Jenny will be asleep when her grandma gets there.
Oh, I forgot about Eddie's apple pie. I hope I didn't burn it.
Why would he put a picture of himself on the tombstone?
Jenny, sweetheart, tell your daddy to stop writing and come play with us. He's ignoring Grandpa.
Huh? If you keep that up, you'll finish writing that novel in record time.
Maybe.
And they all lived happily ever after.
What's on your mind?
This morning, I finally got a call from my acquaintance at the state adoption agency. It seems like the agency that Robert hired for Veronica's adoption hid relevant information about her biological family.
What?
Oh,
They
great.
molested her. They broke her. I don't even want to think about it.
Jeez.
Bastards. Does that explain everything? Why she was a psychopath?
Many victims of abuse become abusers themselves. But sometimes, when they find a better family where they feel loved, that somehow compensates for the previous trauma. In Veronica's case, not even Robert's profound love could help her. The causes are multifaceted: personal, social, even biological. We'll never know.
I suppose we are all broken in one way or another. We don't all become Veronica, but we're not saints either.
I thought you didn't want to interfere with my job.
Hey, who's been interfering with mine for the past week? When are you leaving?
This afternoon.
When I'm done with all the paperwork, if you're not busy, I know there's someone waiting for you in L.A. But Cerro Lake is beautiful this time of year, and,
There is someone, but I've given him far too many opportunities. And none to Cerro Lake. We could go back to Mama Louise.
there are so many things I haven't tried yet.
What kind of a statement is that? So many things I haven't tried yet. Does she slip?
Well played, kitty.
Please, don't touch her. She's supposed to baby. Don't touch her.
She's my damn daughter!
Can you point where he touched you in the dark?
I found you a new daddy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I love you too, sweetie. To the moon and back.
You're not a bad girl.
Will we still be friends when I'm gone? She's your daughter, Ed.
Shut up.
So the moral of the story is, don't fuck with the cat. Well, I mean, I was hoping for a last twist at the end where Faye comes back and is like, "Psych, I'm not dead," and there's like a final tussle, but turns out that was indeed her body. She is indeed dead. The cat did her in. Yeah, I mean, I think aside from that last point, I would say the second and third acts of the story were all pretty on point. It took a little bit to warm up. I think overall I have to say the story is pretty silly, but I mean, it did become pretty addictive over time, very much like a soap opera, and so it definitely kept me wanting to see what happened in the rest of it. And while the characters were a little two-dimensional, some of them got better over time. Like the sheriff and the therapist both got better over time. Don't much care for the assistant cop. He was pretty dumb, really. Ed got better over time. The aunt was still creepy as hell. And my god, like, all of those, like, flashback scenes with Faye was just really... It felt really gross to play her, or to go and do all that sort of stuff, you know? Because it was just like, the whole time, your own morality is getting in the way of the fact that that's who this character is. Does seem really, really extensive that she was gonna go, like, to that length to ruin Ed's life. It's like, why? Like, the whole thing was that she was going to steal somebody else's identity, become them. She killed their grandmother so that they would never, no one ever would know that was her. You know, it's just like, really, the focus of all your childhood, like, anxiety and hatred goes to this one guy that just happened to be the reason your dad made money. Just crazy. Crazy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. Thank you very much for following along with us as we play through this game. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button so that this video shows up in the YouTube algorithms, and as always, folks, I will see you in the next game.